Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome to the Geneva 2001 International Star Convention with awards in the gold, platinum, and diamond categories. Among us this evening are internationally recognized personalities from the business world, diplomatic corps, from the university, and from the arts. Many of them have come from different countries, from around the world, some as far as Argentina and Japan, from Canada and from China, from India, Malaysia, Philippines, as well as from Belgium and the United States of America, Russia and France, Turkey, Portugal, South Africa, Spain, Saudi Arabia, and of course, many, many more. We take great honor in sharing this evening with our distinguished guests, and we would like to say a special thank you to those of you among us from the embassies. We have ambassadors with us this evening, and we would like to thank you for being with us this evening. This evening, I'm very proud to introduce on stage Leticia Alvarez Pons from Spain, Institutional Relations Director. Ms. Natalia Terekova from Russia, Eastern Europe Coordinator. Ms. Valérie Molou from France, the Director of the Geneva 2001 Convention. And my name is Craig Miller, and as a member of the DID board, I'm very happy to be here. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of Business Initiative Directions, Mr. Jose A. Prieto, will be presenting the International Star Award, which is based on the Total Quality Management CC100 principles. With you all this evening, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jose E. Prieto.
Distinguished guests, representatives of the business world and cultural activities, ladies and gentlemen, BID Business Initiative Direction has dedicated years to the communication of quality culture with companies, especially in terms of position as a media channel. As such, BID considers itself a spokesman of the international business community in general, and in particular of those individuals in search of quality, technology, and innovation. This is what motivates us to gather here in Geneva in this year 2001 to honor and to recognize the accomplishment of those entrepreneurs whose companies, products, and services are the motors for development of the communities, creating employment and creating wealth. It is a great honor for BID and for me as President to present the International Star Award in its gold, platinum, and diamond categories. In Switzerland, a world leader in technology and quality. This symbol distinguishes and unites those entrepreneurs, managers, technical directors, employees, suppliers, and other persons who make up the company. To all of you, a sincere congratulations.
Interiors from Saudi Arabia, Mr. Mohamed El Idi, General Manager from Chenil Interiors, Saudi Arabia.
Venu d'Arabie Saoudite, Monsieur Mohamed Al-Aidi, Directeur Général de Chenil Interiors. Félicitations, Monsieur.
Mr. Mohamed El Hidi, General Manager of Chenil Interiors from Saudi Arabia, Chenil Interiors. From Chenil Interiors, this gentleman is the head of design of the company from Saudi Arabia. The young lady who is accompanying is the head designer of Chenil Interiors. Moskалевский Plemzavod Kazakh National Agro University, Mr. Zemula Zanburishno, Director.
Примите наше поздравление, господин Займула Жанбурсинов из Москолевского плензавода из Костанайской области. Господин Займула Жанбурзинов из Москолевского плензавода получает приз в категории золота.
Господин профессор Смагулов, прошу пройти на сцену.
Mr. Franjo Siric. Mr. Franjo Siric, Director of Weltplast from Bosnia, Herzegovina. Mr. Franjo Siric.
Monsieur Franjo Siric, Directeur de Weltplast de Bosnie et Herzégovine. Monsieur Franjo Siric, Directeur de Weltplast. Félicitations.
If the young lady who is accompanying Mr. Franjo Siric would please take the stage. Yes, yes. Mrs. Angelic Drajana, First Secretary of the Permanent Mission of Bosnia and Herzegovina to the United Nations. Accompanying Mr. Franjo Siric, Director of Weltplast from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Mr. Sagin Tashikeno, General Director and Chairman of Saiman Joint Stock Company, Saiman. Mr. Sagin Tashikeno.
Toutes nos félicitations à Monsieur Sajin Tadzikenov, Directeur Général et Président de Saiman Joint Stock Company, Dalmatie, Monsieur Sajin Tadzikenov.
Mr. Ezatollah Delavari, Chairman of Mahestan Carpet from Iran, receiving the International Star in the Gold category.
Господин Эзатолла Делавари, директор компании Mahestan Carpet из Тегерана, Иран, получает приз в категории золота. Примите наши поздравления.
Mr. Delavari is the chairman of Mahestan Carpet Company from Tehran, Iran, receiving the International Star in the Gold category. Engineer Mr. Kotaska, Managing Director of Zavarov Holding from the Czech Republic, receiving the International Star for Quality in the Gold category. Mr. Kotaska.
Toutes nos félicitations à Monsieur Pavel Kotaska, directeur général de Zavarov Holding de République tchèque. Félicitations.
Mr. Martin Gonzalez Oter, Chairman of the Board of Tricalsa from Madrid, Spain, ladies and gentlemen.
Señoras y señores, el galardón recibe el señor Martín González Oter, consejero delegado de empresa Tricalsa de España, Madrid. Felicidades.
Once again, receiving the International Star in the Gold category from Madrid, Spain, Tricalsa, Mr. Martín González Oter. Mr. Alexander Kislitsyn. Mr. Alexander Kislitsyn from TNS Plus Corporation.
От имени компании ТНС Плюс из Алматы приз получает господин Александр Кислицын. Приз категории золота компании ТНС Плюс.
Receiving the International Star in the Gold category here in Geneva, Switzerland, Joliat, Mrs. Aster Kaifel, General Manager from Ethiopia. Joliat.
Ce soir parmi nous, pour recevoir l'étoile internationale à Genève, l'entreprise Joliat d'Addis Ababa d'Éthiopie, représentée par sa directrice, Madame Aster Kiefel.
Mr. Dimnikov, Mr. Vitaly Dimnikov, Director of Vorkataugol, receiving the International Star for Quality in the Gold category. Vorkutaugol.
Дамы и господа, позвольте представить вам господина Виталия Дымникова, директора компании «Воркута Уголь» из России. Республика Коми. Господин Виталий Дымников, директор компании «Воркута Уголь», получает приз категории «Золото».
Darya Farm Company, Golvash. Darya Farm, Mr. Mohamed Razai Zadeh, General Manager.
Toutes nos félicitations à Monsieur Mohamed Razai Izadeh, directeur général de Darya Farm Company Volvash. Félicitations, monsieur.
Mr. Hasan Uskuplic, General Manager from Polo Kalesija, Bosnia, Herzegovina. Mr. Hasan Uskuplic. At this time, we would also like to call Mrs. Angelic. Mrs. Angelic, if it's possible, First Secretary from the Permanent Mission of Bosnia and Herzegovina. Thank you very much. First Secretary, Mrs. Angelic, accompanying Mr. Hasan Uskuplic, General Manager of Polo Kalesija.
Господин Хасан Ускуплич, генеральный менеджер Поло Калесия из Боснии и Герцеговины. Господин Хасан Ускуплич на сцене был с госпожой Анхелич, первый секретарь из посольства Боснии и Герцеговины, Швейцарии.
Donetsky Zavod Gazovoy and Electro-Bitovoy Apparatury. Vice Director Mr. Oleg Rendley from Ukraine.
Félicitations à Monsieur Oleg Rendley, vice-directeur de Donetsky Zavod Gazovoy and Electro-Bitovoy Apparatury de Donetsk d'Ukraine. Félicitations.
Господин Олег Рендлих, вице-директор компании «Донецкий завод газовой и электробытовой аппаратуры» из Украины. Господин Олег Рендлих.
The KUM Connection, Mr. Kapil Saad, Director from New Delhi, India. KUM Connection.
Господин Капил Сад, директор компании KUM Connection из New Delhi.
If it's possible, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to please invite the ambassador from the Indian Embassy of Geneva, Mr. Desai. Thank you very much. Also, we'd like to invite the Consul General, Mr. Kumar, if possible, to please come up on stage. Thank you, Mr. Kumar. Mr. Kumar, Consul General, and His Excellency, the Ambassador, Mr. Desai of the Embassy of India in Geneva, accompanying Mr. Saad, Director of KUM Connection from New Delhi, India. Congratulations.